Hi everyone, this is Kelly, and we are on to card number 3. Again, we're using that Awash and Beauty suite. I'm using the True Beauty stamps, and I've also used a lot of the dies this time, and this comes as a bundle. This is called Organic Beauty Dies and True Beauty stamp set, but it comes as a bundle, 10% off if you buy it as a bundle. Love, love, love this set. I did so much with it. I enjoyed playing with it. So let's look at our next card. So we've stamped and die cut. We die cut out a lattice. We embellish the inside. It's really a simple card. It looks so much harder than it truly is. So let's get started with what is in your kit. Okay, your kit is going to have a card base that has a stitched rectangle cut out. It is like the second, I think it's the second, maybe even the third one down, but it's probably the second one down. A piece of designer series paper. I have pre-cut these and stamped them just to save some time in the video. An inside sheet, and then you should have a piece of the lattice that has got the double stick tape on it for those. Now I personally glued it on the original card. This one's glued down, so it's got spaces in places, but it's okay. It looks nice. That what we're trying to do is by putting the designer series paper behind the opening and putting the lattice on top, it kind of gives you a little bit of depth to the card. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to put in our designer series paper, and this is just going to go here. So what I did is I just used glue, because trying to run a bead of seal around here, it's doable. I'm just clumsy, so I do it this way. So I'm just going to glue this in. It's pretty background for the inside of your card. You can always stamp something on here, like just because, I love you. But so now the front of our card looks like a field of flowers, and that's all we have to do there for right now. Let's start with some stamping. Let me bring out a stamp sheet. And the colors we're going to be using are Calypso Coral, and we're going to be using Garden Green. Let me seal up this glue before I have glue everywhere. I'm going to be stamping. I always end up with stuff all over me from that too, so it's always fun. Now remember, I already did this. I stamped it and cut it out, making it easier for the video. But we're going to stamp the inside of our card, and then we're going to do our envelope. And I just love this stamp set. It's so pretty. And these are distinctive dies, so sometimes, depending upon how hard you press down, you're going to get more of a dapple effect. Perfectly fine. Perfectly fine. Let's do our envelope here. Again, I've got that dapple effect. I'm not going to get much of the leaves on here, but that's okay. It still looks like it's supposed to be like that. And then we're going to come in on this side. I have no rhyme or reason on how I do this, just so you all know. I just kind of wing it. But that's the beauty of doing stamping. You can feel free to do what you need to do. Okay, so now my envelope's done. My inside is done. And I think you'll notice that I did not put a sentiment on this card. There was a reason for no sentiment. I wanted you to be able to add whatever you want to it. Sometimes it's nice to have cards that have an inside that is blank. It can be a birthday card. It can be, hey, I hope you're feeling pretty good card. It could even be a sympathy card, depending upon how you dress it up. So I'm going to attach the inside to my card and get that out of the way. My Stampin' Seal is being goofy. It likes to do this little thing up on top, and then I get this big wad of glue. So I have to open it up, come in here. This does not happen to everybody. It just appears to happen to me, and I'm okay with it. I just go clean it up every so often with my finger. Slip that back in, put that together. We should be good, right as rain. It's doing it still, but maybe it's just the operator and not the tape gun. Just remember, I am a glue girl, and it's taken me years, literally years, to figure out how to use a tape runner. So, some people start with tape runners. I started with glue. It's messier. I like that. So now the fun part begins. We are going to peel off our lattice. And you can use your take your pick tool to split it apart, which I may have to do here. Let me use my take your pick. I just need to be able to get, there we go. I need to be able to get this to go apart. Ah! There we go. I think I got it. And then it folds back down on me. Okay, so you're going to have a bunch of little diamonds when you're done, and it's okay. They just will be sticky all over everything. Well, I'm having fun. I hope you are too, watching me pop these all out. I left them in for those people who I die cutted for that may just want to keep those diamonds for something. I don't know what you do with them, but I'm sure you could come up with something. Okay, there's one half of it done. Now we have to get the other side to come undone. See, now not all of this lifted off either, it looks like. So I guess the hardest part about this card is lifting off the double stick tape. I'm going to push this aside for right now so that I'm making a mess just in the middle. And then we'll start here. Well, what an exciting video watching me try to manipulate this double stick stuff. This is why I like glue. I'm just going to say it. I like glue for this reason. It's just easier. You can put it in a couple of dabs. I am a glue girl. I'm just going to punch these out. See if I can get it to come up easier without all of those in there adhered still. Okay. So let's see if we can start up at the top here and get this off. There we go. Let's see how well I can do. Come on. Once you get it going, it's not too bad. Okay, so we just have this one little part in the middle, and it truly doesn't matter, but I'm going to take it off anyways. I'm going to set that aside for just a second so I can clean off the workspace. So bear with me a second here. And no, I'm not throwing it on the floor. I actually have a trash can right here. But it does look like I'm just pitching it on the floor there. Okay, so in the center, this is not. So here's what you're going to do. Because this has adhesive on it, you're going to figure out right where you think you want it. And then you're going to start laying it down. Okay? That's the easiest way to do it. You just kind of hover it and then you lay it down. Okay? Now for our flowers that we cut out, or flower that we cut out, we are going to just adhere the leaves down. I am having fun with adhesive. Okay, so adhesive fun. Not everybody can have so much fun doing adhesive, but I seem to have a joy time doing it. There we go. So just like on your fingers, it'll ball up and you just pitch it away. Now you're just going to decide how you want your flower to go. Do you want your flower to be over here? Come in like this. This one I'm just going to change the angle on because I'm in the mood to do something a little different. So I'm going to set that down there. And now this piece, we're going to use our dimensionals. Love those things. Just love them. Love them, love them, love them. Now there's this great way to take them off. You can use your fingers. I use my fingers a lot. I have fingernails, that's why. Or you can take and just pop them off with take your pick tool. And then what's really cool is they're all stacked together and you can pitch them all at one time. Oops. Okay, now let me put my flower on here. You still have room to put a sentiment on here if you like, or you can leave it blank. And now it looks like a flower outside the lattice. Very beautiful flower. This is card number 3. And I just want to show you that this is not just a regular card. You can make it into a Christmas card if you like. And there's another stamp in there, and I did make it into a Christmas card because I have this challenge with my group that I can make a Christmas card out of just about anything. So this is what I did for Christmas, and I put the red rose. I think of a Christmas rose. It needs a little bit more or less, but I think this is a fun card. So it's just an example. It's a simple example. So thank you for coming today. I hope you enjoyed our videos. Here's the card we just made. Well, that's the original. This is the one we just made. Thank you for coming. Have a great day. Bye-bye.